Hello. Listen, we are back. Digital foreplay, right? So, what's been going on besides COVID, right? Jesus, there's just a lot of stuff that we wanna discuss, right? We want to talk about the topic sexy sex and happy endings. I want y'all to be totally honest with me because how do I say this? Like, I want to know. Like, so have you had a happy ending? And if you did, are you going to tell me? Remember, no judgment. All you got to do is just make it make sense. And as long as you make it make sense, Kisha Green is a happy camper. Happy camper. So let's just get right into it. Okay, or maybe not. Okay, let me ask the first question, right? So we've been dealing with COVID-19 and everything. So, have y'all been having sex during this whole pandemic? You can tell me, please. I want to live vicariously through you, and you, and you, and you. So, who was having sex? And if you were having sex, was it good sex? And if it was bad sex, why was it bad? But we're going to get into the sexy sex and the happy endings and everything. I'm just trying to get my laptop up and running. And so I can, I love to, what's it called? I love to read the comments and what have you. So yeah, but we're good. We're good. So this whole digital foreplay, this is the movement, and I am so thankful that you guys have, you're still interested. I know y'all think I am off the hook on Facebook, but it's with just cause. Mel, be good. I'm gonna be good, okay? Mel always wants to take my phone away from me because she thinks that I am like off the hook, and I am with reason, but it's good, so it's all right. All right, so wait, Mel counted. She goes, wait, me once, I was clear. It was great sex, holding to his dreads, say my name backwards, good sex. Ah! Ooh. Okay, wait a minute. Was that the happy ending or was that the COVID sex? I can't. Okay, so you were having good sex during COVID. Okay. So, all right, okay. The good sex. All right, so who else? Hey, Paula. All right, so y'all got to tell me. I got to know. Okay, so who else was having sex during COVID? Were y'all fucking with a mask or not? I mean, shit, y'all don't be using rubbers, so I don't think y'all really cared about COVID. No judgment, I'm just saying. So, but no, seriously. So, okay, so you were having, you was having a happy ending and COVID sex? God damn, Mel. And you want to throw my phone away? Girl, I need to be in your inbox finding out the scoop. Look, she got all booed up and having the best sex of her life. Holy guacamole. Okay, so, all right. So who else is going to dare venture off and tell me that they've had a happy ending? A happy ending, yeah. I'm just going to sit slow. Paula said, dry as fuck. Okay. Paula, why was it dry? Why is it dry? What? Cardi B been telling us about that wet ass pussy, so like, come on, honey. What's the reason for it being dry? I mean, I know we've talked about this on Digital Foreplay before that, you don't want to have meaningless sex. You want to date with purpose and all that good stuff. But honey, growing cobwebs ain't the move, boo. So you better pull out that phone and scroll and get to the one who gave you the best and, make it happen. And then come back and talk to us on Digital Foreplay so we can ask was it good or not. I'm sorry. But no. All right, so happy endings. Okay, for some people who don't know what a happy ending is, it is when you get a massage and at the end of the massage, you get fucked, sucked, or both. So the question would be, have you had a happy ending and was it good? And if it was bad, do you get to ask for a refund or do you still got to pay for the massage, but you just don't got to pay for the sex? Okay. All right. Paula said, ain't nobody trying to catch COVID because they horny. Okay. Listen, I understand. There were some people that were out having sex and COVID didn't stop them. Like I said, there's people who are not using protection. So if they're not worried about an STD, I don't believe that they were thinking about getting COVID, So it is what it is. I mean, but to each his own. People have needs, wants, desires, and you chose to stay safe. Okay. But staying safe had you horny and dry. Okay. Okay. So Kitty said she had a happy ending. Okay. So was it good? Was you sucking or fucking or both? Do tell. I'm just like, oh my God. So I never answer questions, but I will say I've never had a happy ending. I don't know what I would do if the guy giving me a massage at a massage place, like, just started having sex with me or started eating my pussy. That'd be wild. I mean, I've had a massage by a guy that I was interested in, and that's a happy ending. Does that count? Ooh, wait a minute. Kitty said, I know someone who did porn during COVID. Ooh, woo. Oh, so they were still making porn during COVID? Let me find out. Oh my goodness. Oh, Johnny, stop shaking your head. What are you shaking your head for? Have you ever had a happy ending? Is that why you're shaking your head? Because you haven't had one? Or you want one? Are you jealous? Okay. Paula says, what about you, Miss Kisha? Any sex for you during this time? Oh my God. I thought that we agreed that Kisha never talks about what she does. I'm here to talk to y'all. And if I answer this question, I'll be contradicting myself because I told like 4 people this week, I don't talk about myself on Digital Foreplay. I listen to everybody else. Okay. Oh, she said Pornhub. Oh, damn. Oh, they was making porn to upload on Pornhub? Holy shit. Damn. Well, you figured they got those fan-only pages that they're making money off of. So listen, I ain't mad at nobody. If you didn't come out of this COVID an entrepreneur, a new hustle, you was just like having fish fries and eating seafood. No. Oh my goodness. Johnny, why is that unfair? What's unfair? That you never had one? Or that I won't answer the question? Oh my goodness. Right, Kitty? Like, that's a hustler. Ooh. Okay. So there was this time at band camp that I, something. Right. And so what had happened was, and I don't know. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. Johnny says, because I don't talk about my sex life here. No, I don't. I didn't know y'all wanted to hear about my sex life. Maybe y'all ain't figure it out that maybe I don't have a sex life. That's why I like to talk about yours. Like, I'm just over here in a drought and what have you. That's why I talk about sex so much. That's what somebody said to me last week. They're like, you always talk about sex on Facebook. You must not be getting any. I was like, wow, that's a weird assumption, but okay. Whatever. I'm not going to confirm or deny because at the end of the day, it's nobody's business. Well, sure it is because I want to talk about it with you guys on Digital Foreplay. But yeah, nobody asked me to answer the questions. They're so busy telling me theirs. So look at Kitty. She said, Paula said, why not? Yeah, right. Oh my God. You know what? I started off with COVID-19 thinking to myself, like, this is going to be interesting because I'm single. So I was thinking like, damn, this would be the perfect time to, meet someone or whatever. And you know how I talk about online dating? I thought like, ooh, this would be the perfect time for online dating because everybody's going to be sitting at home doing nothing or whatever. And I was just like, oh my goodness. But yeah, I have a friend. Can I say that? Like, am I acting immature? Look, I just had a birthday last week. Okay, I'm grown now, 45. Yeah, so we was getting it in. That's what I was saying. Hi, Sydney. Yes, we're gonna be open. Sid, were you having sex during COVID? Sid is new to the show, guys, and he's going to be as open and transparent as the rest of us, okay? Okay, that's what we're gonna do, right, Sid? All right, so Kitty says, shoot, I always talk about sex, but don't mean that I'm getting banged every day. Exactly, and that's the crazy part about me doing digital foreplay and the stuff that I post, because men that don't know me, who don't even know me in real life, they just know me from Facebook, they believe that I am fucking every day, 7 times a day, and I'm either sucking dick or my pussy is getting ate. That's their, you know, their imagination or their fantasies or whatever the case may be. I don't know, but that's what they think. So when they come at me, it's a little bit weird, you know, and it's not even like I'm, you know, some celebrity or anything. I'm just Kisha Green. But yeah, but I tell them, don't jump in my inbox unless you're serious, like seriously, because like, I'm going to talk about you on digital foreplay. I am going to talk about you on digital foreplay for sure. So that's why I remember last season, y'all, I told them don't send me no dick pics because, you know, I'm going to talk about you. Don't send them. I'm going to use your name. So that kind of curves that. That curves that from people jumping in my inbox because they're almost afraid that I'm going to talk about them here on digital foreplay. So it kind of works. But at the same time, you know, some people might feel like, oh, she's unapproachable. But no, those who know me, if you know me in real life, offline, like I'm very approachable. You can talk to me. I'm silly as hell. So yeah, let's talk about this sex. So Sid, you avoided the question. You asked, were we going to be honest? And we are being honest over here. Have you been having sex during COVID? Right. Come on. Kitty said exactly. No time for elementary games. That's exactly like, come on. But that's the thing. People, they think that they know you, but they only know what you post. And that right there, that's nothing. That's like a little tiny bit of like, you know, a bit of your personality. Now, today's post about the guys being ran through. Oh, I meant that. That was Kisha Green. That wasn't the hacker. That was Kisha Green. Because dudes kill me. They always talk about that. Oh, she's ran through. She done fucked everybody. But it's like, ew. What about you and your community dick? Like that you've been slinging all summer. Like fuck out of here. So yeah, I meant that. I did. Like yeah, that's why your balls are like longer than your dick. See, they don't like when you talk about their dick, ladies. They get all like defensive. They'll be like, well, that's why you got a raggedy pussy. But was it raggedy before or after you fucked me? See? It's always, you know, there's a flip to this and there's a rebuttal. So, you know, don't dish it out if you can't take it, boo-boo. So, all right. Kitty says her safe sex is her toys during this damn COVID. Kitty, so you weren't having any sex at all? Wowzers. All right, Sid, was it good sex or bad sex, mediocre sex? Come on, you have to be open. Open. Shit. That's what we're here for. But yeah, so that was me earlier about the ran through guys. But hell, I mean, if we want to get it, if we really want to be honest, you know, when I posted yesterday, crazy how I don't eat pussy, backwards is your homeboy do. Because he will. You may not do it, but guess what? Your friend will. And he's mighty good at it. Oops, my bad. Did I say that on digital foreplay? I'm just saying. So yeah, that wasn't the hackers. That was Kisha Green in rare form. Early. If you guys follow me on there, it was early. It was like before 8 o'clock. I was just done. I was just like, you know what? This is how I feel. This is really how I feel. It's all right, guys. I mean, because the guys, they're always, you know, beating us up. So I just figured this was for the ladies this, you know, these past couple of days to like let them know. So, you know, and then the other one, what was it? Oh, him, I'll eat your pussy all night. And it's like, if your dick doesn't work, just say it. Like, because ain't nobody trying to sit here and lay all night and you eating pussy. Like, are we fucking or no? Like, what are we doing? We're just all night. You're just going eat. Like, when is the dick coming out? Oh, because it doesn't work. Bummers. All right, then. All right, so that was an audition, and you're not getting a call back. Hi, Sarah. Just saying. No callback. Like, what are we doing here? You're just going to eat pussy all day. No, that's not what we're going to do. You're going to say that your dick doesn't work, and then we're going to just proceed to do something else. But hey, I know. I'm crazy. All right, so it was okay, Sid. All right. It's getting you to talk over here is like pulling teeth. So moving on to the next one. So, Sarah, were you having sex during COVID? Kitty said limp dick, basically. Oh my God. Yes, limp dick for sure. Okay. All right. Johnny said I had sex with 3 different women this year, 1,000 times with myself. Okay. All right. So the sex that you had during COVID, Johnny, how was it? I guess it wasn't good because you started masturbating. So why wasn't it good? Was it stinky? Was it not wet enough? Was it loose? What? Come on. Details. We want to know. Give us the scoop. We want to know. We want to know what's going on. Oh my God, Mr. Johnson, I am not. Cut it out. If you're saying I'm bad, it must be because your dick doesn't work. Oops. I'm sorry. Well, he said it. He started with me, y'all. Look, and before you ask, no, I'm not drinking. No, I'm not drinking. It's just some ginger ale. It's just some ginger ale. But yeah, so let me find out. Like, okay, Sarah, she left. She got a hot tail out of it. I asked her about her sex life and she was like, I'm out. But okay, Mr. Johnson, come on. Were you having sex during COVID? And if you were, was it good? Come on, do tell. Okay, and for those who want to remain anonymous, go ahead and pop up in my inbox and say, yeah, Kisha, I had the best sex of my life. Like, no, don't do that. That was a joke. We're grown, okay? Like, we all know that people are having sex, and for you to sit here and act like you're not, that's bullshit. That's not what we're going to do. We're not going to do that. We're going to be grown here. So, back to the question. So, was it good, bad, or what was wrong with it, Johnny? And Mr. Johnson, what's going on? All right, Johnny says, oh, it was good. They weren't trying to have sex with me all the time. Well, damn, what are you, a nympho? What? Come on. What's going on? Like, I'm trying to understand this. So they wasn't trying to have sex with you all the time. So then you decided that you would just masturbate. Why not do it on their terms? All right. Mr. Johnson says it doesn't. It's been unemployed for about 3 to 4 years now. Oh wow, guys, let's have a moment of silence for Mr. Johnson's dick. He says it doesn't work because it's been unemployed for 3 to 4 years. Oh, so how's that celibacy working out for you? All that temptation out there. So this is celibacy because, you know, you're walking with the Lord. What's your reason? Do tell. Kitty says, fuck that. My best sex is in Florida before COVID started. Okay. Oh my goodness. So yeah, who else? So besides Kitty, who else had a happy ending? We missed that whole part. Sid disappeared. Sarah disappeared. Mel's gone. So what happened? Paula, have you ever had a happy ending? I'm scared, y'all. I would be scared. I went and got a massage the other day and I couldn't imagine. I'd have been like, the fuck are you doing? Like, seriously. But they do be, a good massage is relaxing. I'm telling you, like, my body felt like noodles when I left. I was just like, oh my God, I just want to go to bed. But, yeah, come on, these happy endings. I want to know about that. Or, you know, that happy sex that you guys are having. I mean, did it really, like, you know, Paula said that it wasn't worth dying, you know, trying to get sex and we're happy. But you guys that are having sex during this whole COVID, did that thought cross your mind? Like, oh shit, I could possibly catch COVID while I'm out here trying to fuck? Like, you know, it's something to think about. I mean, I know, like, right at the beginning of it, look, I still got the Clorox wipes, the hand sanitizer, all of that, the Lysol, like, I got all that stuff right here when you walk into my house. It's right here because I wasn't playing. But I don't entertain in my house like that, so, but still, I can count on my left hand how many people have been to my house like that. So, I think that's just, you know, very interesting. Very, very interesting. All right, so Paula's never had one. Okay, so Sarah, you've been chilling. Okay, so no sex? Okay. Johnny said he's not a nympho, just a little. Either you are or you're not. Like, you only, okay, so you're saying that you've had sex 3 times this whole entire year. That's what you're saying. Okay. Wow. So it's September, 3 times, so you have sex every 3 months. Okay, I can get with that. Okay, and in between that, you are handling it. Oh my God. Okay, so now, I don't even know. So, Mr. Johnson, Romaro, you said that you're single. You really don't want to be bothered by anyone. The temptation is out there. Oh, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is. Okay. Yeah. Mrs. Kitty said that's why she invested in some toys because she was still scared. Okay. Sarah said people be dirty. No COVID penis for me. I know that's right. Exactly. It's like they don't care where their dick goes, and they damn sure wasn't caring like to if they were gonna come over and have sex with you. That's why I was like, people having sex during COVID, like, were you putting on a mask? Did they wear the mask beforehand? Or like, I don't know. Okay, damn, right? Kitty said, what the hell is a little nympho? Right, it's either you're a nympho or you're not. You can't just have like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So how does that work? How does that really work? It seems like Johnny wants to have, if he's done masturbated 1,000 times, it seems that Johnny likes sex. So why don't you just, you should look to find someone who has that high sex drive just like you, no? How's that working out? I don't know. I'm just curious. I'm curious. Right, Kitty? That's what I'm saying. Like, And so, okay, so for the guys, right? So we'll start with Johnny because he says he masturbates. Do you buy those toys to masturbate with, or is it just good old, Vaseline in your hands? I'm sorry. I'm being good. Johnny said, besides, I'm single. I live by myself, and I'm going to have constant sex with someone that doesn't have to. Why have constant sex with somebody who doesn't have the potential to be, serious? Okay, look at you dating with a purpose. But he fucked 3 bitches before he started dating with a purpose. Guys, you peep that, right? He said he had sex 3 times, okay? But it's all good. He's dating with the purpose. Yes, right, Kitty? Do tell. Do tell. Let us know. Because, I want to know, do you buy toys? Because I was with my friend. This was like months ago. I think this was before COVID. And we went over her friend's house, and he showed us this toy that he had that looks like a pussy that he uses to masturbate with. And he was like, he got it off of Amazon for $40. And I was like, wow. I was blown away because I'm thinking like, wow, you got to be a real type of freak to, because it was about yay big. Like, so you just get on it and hump it? Whatever. No judgment. Just make sense. Is it good? Like, I don't know. So, Johnny, do you have those type of toys? Like, or is it just your hands? Inquiring minds want to know. I mean, that's what we do over here on Digital Foreplay, right? Right. Paula said, sounds like a safe freak. Right. Like, I think, I would say so. I mean, but is it a freak? Because I always hate those labels when people call people freaks. I don't look at people as being a freak. I like to call them, or even like myself, why am I a freak? Why can't I just be sexually expressive? You like what you like. And if you can find somebody who likes those same things, it doesn't mean that y'all are two freaks. It's that y'all enjoy each other's energy, chemistry, and it works. You feel me? Like, I think of it like that. I mean, who knows? I mean, but this is what we do over here on Digital Foreplay. We dissect it. So, okay, so no happy endings. We're having like basic sex. And, we've already discussed like what good sex is versus bad sex or whatever. But one of the questions like that came up, somebody did ask, is like, Kisha, this week you've been talking a lot about oral sex. I said, you know why? Oral sex is so easy to talk about because it never gets old. How many times have we talked about oral sex here on Digital Foreplay? I can't even count because, we got women who want to give it, don't want to give it, and dudes who don't want to give it. And my viewpoints on it is, don't ask me to do anything that you're not willing to do. Point blank, period. That's it. Like, at the end of the day, I saw a meme like, she's out there, going to eat some pussy to keep her man. Well, here's the question. Is that man going to suck some dick to keep her? Right. Kitty said, I need a freak in the sheets. Right. Yeah, what we do in the bedroom is our business, right? We don't need to, we don't have to talk about it. We don't have to, brag or whatever. But yeah, what we do is our business. Unless you want to talk about it here on Digital Foreplay. We like that. because it makes for what's it called, interesting conversation. So yeah, so COVID sex, like I had a lot of people saying that COVID was like the biggest cock blocker this year. I would agree. Okay, Kitty said no way is he getting head and he not going in for a swim. Hell no. Hilarious. Well, you know what? There's a lot of men out there, and well, not a lot. I would say, like, because I've been asking questions like since I guess like maybe right before COVID started, and I would say there's about 25 to 30% of men who do not do it, and it's like, oh my God. So it is, I mean, now granted, there is the other 70% that does, but there is like 25 to 30% guys who do not do it. They have no interest in doing it, but they have no problem asking for a blowjob. So it's selfish, I agree, but it is what it is. And some people say, oh, well, they must not be having sex if they're not eating pussy. Surprisingly, they are having sex, because there are women who are having sex with them and they're not getting their pussy ate. So wow. Look at Will. He said, Kisha, you're the love of my life. Oh, isn't that cute? That is cute. Oh my God. Well, what are you doing over here on Digital Foreplay? This is grown and sexy adult talk. You're a little young over here. They're gonna eat you up and spit you out. You better watch yourself. You better watch out, because they're not nice over here. We're vicious. So yeah, what else has been going on? Like, besides the obvious COVID, well, having sex. So with that, so you weren't having sex. Did you find that it was hard to date? That it was hard to date during COVID. I know we touched that. We discussed that like right before I went on my little summer hiatus. But now, since it's been like, 3 months later, did you find it harder to date during COVID than if there wasn't, this pandemic going on? That's right, I called it a pandemic. But yeah, so did you find it harder? I think I'll start off. I think at the beginning of it, people were scared, so nobody was really doing anything. Nobody wanted to go anywhere because we were all like quarantining in the house. But then as things, outside started to open up, basically when summer hit and it got warm out, then people were like a little bit more comfortable like meeting. But I still felt like the dating pool like has piss in it, because I think the men were still playing games. And I think, that's where the problem began, where people were getting dissatisfied with the dating and online dating, regular dating, and the whole COVID dating. Okay, Kitty says she's still scared. Yeah, it is something to be scared, because you don't know what's out there. And I think, hell, let's be honest, ladies, we were scared about the dating before COVID. You know what I mean? COVID just added another layer of fear to it, because now it's like, oh damn, is this date gonna kill me? Like, seriously, I mean, I'm joking, but seriously, like, who knows? So you just definitely had to like be careful. But I will say this, like when I was talking to different females, when they said about the dating part and the online dating, they thought that it was going to be cool because everybody's in the house, so you could get to know a lot of people. And that's not what happened. That's not what happened for those people. It was more so, now the people that you thought were single, they were really not single, because they were in the house with their wives and their girlfriends. So yeah, it was definitely interesting. Yeah. Okay, Johnny says it was harder in the beginning, but it's becoming easier. Yeah, because they're opening it up, definitely. And Paula, you said there's a lot of catfishing going on during this time. You know what? I haven't heard anything about anybody being catfished. People are still catfishing in 2020 with the pandemic. Like, seriously, only reason I'm saying that is because right now, because even like I'm a fan of Max and Neve on Catfish on the show, but I still don't understand at 2020, if I was going to meet someone online, right? If I met them on Facebook, or if I met them on Plenty of Fish, we're going to talk, we're going to inbox each other first, right? Then if the conversation is good, then we're going to graduate and exchange phone numbers, right? So now we've exchanged phone numbers. There's WhatsApp, there's FaceTime, there's all these other things, Google Hangout. You can use your Instagram. There's so many platforms for you to video chat someone. So how the hell are you being catfished? Like, that don't sound right. You know, it's, I don't understand that part, but, yeah, I mean, I don't see how it's happening, because after so many conversations, I'm going to ask the question, do you have FaceTime? Do you have WhatsApp? And, you know, you tell me, oh, my camera doesn't work on my phone. Really? What do you got, a flip phone? Like, everybody has smartphones. Nobody's going to be walking around with a broken camera on their phone in 2020. We like to take selfies too much for that. Hell, I do. Look, the camera break on this shit right here, we're going straight to the Apple store and get it fixed and get a new one. Like, even if my camera was broken on my phone, I have my laptop that has a camera. Like, shit, there's other ways to see someone. So I do not see anybody being catfished right now. If you're getting catfished in 2020, it's because you wanted to, because there's so many ways to get around that. I'm not going to, like, you know how you see the show, they've been talking for years and they're sending each other money. I'm sorry, I'm not sending no man no money that I've never met before in my life. No. I'm not sending him any money. I'm not buying him any cars. He can't move into my place. He can't use my address. He can't do none of that. Like, there's no way. But desperate people, you know, they do things. But, you know, if you have low self-esteem, that plays a part with it too. You know, you might feel that you can't get anyone, so you might fall for it. And I think that's a lot of times, it's low self-esteem, you know, sadly enough. I wish more people loved themselves and what have you. Yeah. Yeah, Paula said, like you said, lots of people playing single, but we're not. Yeah, I think that was eye-opening for COVID and dating. You thought that somebody was single, but then you realize they weren't single, because they only could talk to you when they were in their car, or they weren't consistent. Because why? Their girlfriend or their wife was at home now too, because their job had closed. So now you used to talk to them every day, all the time, because they could talk to you on the way to the gym, or they could talk to you when they was on their way home from work or going to the store. And now, their boo is there, so they can't talk to you. So COVID exposed a lot of people weren't single. That's what it did for, you know. And I was just like, damn. Right, Kitty? Sending money. Really, people, men and women. I'm not just going to say it's females. Men send women money that they don't know, and women send men money that they don't know. And if they're not sending the money because they don't want to, you know, that exchange, they are paying their bills. Seriously. I know a few guys who have gotten chicks to pay their bills, and they've never met them before. Real talk. And I was like, wow. I guess I'm just tight with $1, y'all. I'm not paying. I don't want to pay my bills, let alone someone else's bills. And I guess I've never been that lonely or that horny for some dick that I'm going to pay his bill, and I've never met him. Like, sorry. Look, I don't want this to turn into like a male bashing or anything. I'm not. I'm just saying, like, that's crazy. But yeah, it goes on. That's all I'm going to say. It goes on. When women and men are paying bills, because I've talked to both sexes and they've gotten money. They've gotten money, and I've witnessed that. I've witnessed females getting cashed at. Like, seriously. So, yeah, this shit is for real. Fuck a OnlyFans page. You can go right here. Yes. Look, Sid said I cashed out the woman today. Sid, you cashed out the woman today? Were you paying for pussy? What did you cash out for? Like, that's interesting. And that you owned it and you admitted it. So you've never met her before and you sent her money? What bill were you paying? Like, right? Do tell. Look, we all like got quiet. Hold up. I'm like, wow. Look, we both are like, Paula's like, wow. I'm like, wow, too. So, Kitty, so you see it on a daily basis, too. Wow. So it does happen. So you paid a woman's bill today, Sid? That's some shit. Clearly, I am in the wrong profession. So what do you say to just ask for money and then just give it? I don't know, ladies. What do you say? Do I give you a sob story and tell you, oh, my light's about to get turned off? How's that work? All right. Hey, Kisha. Oh, my goodness. Sid said it was not for pussy. Oh, well. All right. So you paid her bill. so that you can get some pussy. Do tell. No judgment. Just make it make sense. That's all we say over here on Digital Foreplay. Just make it make sense. Just make it make sense. That's all. Right? Right? She's like, can I get some pointers? Hello? Like, how does that work? Like, what do you say? Ooh, I think I need a new Apple Watch. You want to buy me one? Ooh, I need a new iPhone. Like, does that work? Or do I just get on the phone and you ask me, so how are you today? Man, AT&T wants $200 and I'm not going to be able to talk to you. So if you send me $200, I can keep my phone on. Is that how it works? I just got a text message. My friend said, you ain't shit, Kisha. Listen, I'm just saying, like, okay, so if I don't have to do anything for it, you'll just send money. Like, is this where I drop my Cash App, like $ Kisha Green 831, and you'll just send me money just because? Is that how it works? I need some pointers. Me and Kisha, we want some pointers. Like, they just give money. Okay, Romaro says, if you're cool and just solid with a real cat, you could get bills paid. Is that not prostitution? Seriously. Is it not prostitution? I know, like, you know, people will be like, what? But seriously, I mean, what's the difference? What is the difference that for a month, I was just talking about this. If I go out with a guy, he takes me out every Friday for the month. We say we average $100, $150 for dinner, four Fridays in a row. That's $600. We do this every week, and we're talking and we're getting to know each other. And then the next month we have sex. Am I a prostitute or am I dating? Don't all answer at once. Okay, Romaro said, no, you're not. Okay, so we're just dating. But what my point is, dudes spend $600 with the hopes to get some pussy. Trust me, he's thinking about it. He may not say it, but he's thinking about it because in his mind, as he's looking at his bank account, I don't care how much money he makes, he's thinking like, wow, I done spent $600 on this broad and I didn't get no pussy. But I guess what's the difference if I came and told him that my cable bill was $600 and I asked him for it? What's the difference? He might pay it hoping that he's going to get some pussy. Like, seriously, the world just is motivated by pussy and getting women, men wanting women and so forth. I'm telling you, if you guys, one of the things I watched during not too long ago was on Netflix, One Planet or Animal Planet or something. And it talks about all the animals down to the birds and everything. And everything is motivated by the man trying to get the woman. That's all. They're all motivated by this. So it's very interesting. I know, like, it's, I know it sounds weird, but you got to watch it. Cause I was watching it and I was like, wow, look at the birds. Look at this. Look at all these animals. And, they're all trying to get some pussy. They're all trying to get pussies. The bugs, the birds, the animals, they're all trying to get pussy. I watched it. You got to watch it on Netflix. It's very interesting. So, okay, Sid says the same thing. Okay. So, Sid, could you ask a woman to pay your bill or to Cash App you some money? And would she do it? Like, I don't know. Again, what are the pointers for this? How do you just open your mouth and say, can you pay my electric bill? Can you pay my water bill? Like, how does that work? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so Romaro says he may not be thinking about it. He may just be that type of dude. Okay, I can see that. Okay, so he just wants to take her out. So he's not thinking about pussy. Okay. All right, well, since it's you, I don't know what happened to Johnny. But okay, so Romaro and Sid, after 4 dates, are you thinking about pussy? Right. I'm waiting because this is interesting. Because you're saying that you may not be thinking about it, but you are thinking about it. If you're going out on dates with her and you're kissing and you're making out and all that good stuff, you're not thinking like, ooh, I might have the chance to fuck her. I might, she might give me some. Okay. Wow. Interesting. Okay. I enjoy this. I really do. Because you guys, like, y'all give me so much more information that I can like build on, and then we can keep the conversation going. And it did prompts more of my questions for me to post on Facebook and so forth. But I'm really curious. Like I know there's men spending money and women spending money, but like, damn, like it's just so, it seems like it's over the top and people are just more vocal about it, you know? Okay, Johnny says, I asked a female to pay my cable bill and she paid it, but I gave her money too. Okay, were you in a relationship with her or y'all were just friends? That plays a part too. Like, I can go to my friend, my friends and say like, hey, can you help me out? And they'll help me out. But like someone that I'm sleeping with or we're in a relationship, like, yeah, I think that you should be able to ask, I should be able to ask him for money and he should be able to ask me for money. So yeah, was that a relationship, Johnny? Or is that one of the 3 that you slept with this year? Okay, Johnny says, I go on a date to enjoy someone's company, not expecting anything in return. Oh, Johnny, you got so mature over this summer hiatus. Okay. Hey, Tam. Oh, my goodness. Look, Tam, you're peeking in, and we're talking about men and women cash apping, sending money, paying for pussy, paying for dick. Oh, Johnny, y'all were just friends. Okay, so that's different. See, you made it seem like y'all were dating. So, of course, you should be able to ask your friend, if that's your friend, if you're having a rough time and you need money, you should be able to go to them and, they give it to you if they have it. But I'm talking about a woman that you are romantically interested in. Are you thinking about it? Are you thinking about sex after spending that money? Oh, look, he said, I've been mature. Hello, Johnny, I see your Facebook post. Did you forget me and you were Facebook friends? Not always. I just see you over there cooking up a storm for the most part, but some of your things that you're saying are a little, one-sided and like you be beating up the women, that type of thing. But whatever, you're giving the ladies a hard time. And I don't know, are you bitter or upset about something? I haven't really peeped the whole, what the real deal is, but you're getting a little glimpse of little peeks of it over here. So thank you. I appreciate your transparency. That's always a good thing, So yeah. All right. So now you guys are just not paying for sex. You're not dating. You're not having sex. So this has been quite an uneventful COVID-19, right? I mean, I think that for myself, it's hard. It's hard to date right now. But Romero says, not necessarily. I used to splurge when I was in these streets, so me spending on you wasn't shit. But okay. All right, but there was the ones that I just kicked it with. Okay, Johnny says, don't let my post determine who I am. Oh my God, I say the same thing about my posts. I post stuff and men think that like I said, they think that I'm some sex fiend, sex addict or whatever the case, and not at all, it's just for entertainment. But okay, so you do spend the money, but going back to my point that I was trying to make, like, the dating part, I think it's been really hard for people. Paula said, the catfishing, that's just one element of it. I think it's just the quality of people, and just also too, people are not honest. They are not honest about what they ultimately really want. Like, they say that they want a relationship, they want a future with someone, but at the end of the day, their actions say that no, they just want some pussy or they just want some dick. And men complain about women just like we complain about men. So I think it's like it's equal. We're both unhappy. They're just not honest. That type of thing. All right, so Johnny says I post things about women to expose their character because I be talking to some of them and I just be trying to figure it out. Okay. Well, if you're just trying to figure it out, do you think, why not talk directly to them? Like, if you have a problem with something that someone did to you, why are you posting it on Facebook to expose them? Why not ask them privately, like, hey, you did this, I didn't really like it, da-da-da-da. Like, why do you need to, a peanut gallery online to co-sign how you may or may not be feeling? Just asking, because you said you've been mature. So just make it make sense, that's all. But, yeah, I don't think, Paula, I agree. Like, they're not honest about what they want. But the men, I will say this, I've talked to guys, they'll be like, if I tell them that I just want sex, then they won't deal with me. And then there's some that do say, I just want sex. And it's like, wow, it's really hard because men are struggling with it just like we are. And there are some women where they know that he doesn't want anything, that they don't want anything but sex, and the women are still pursuing them. So who's really at fault if he goes ahead and fucks her? Him or her? Like, she knows what she's getting herself into, but that turns into the woman who then has a situationship on her hand because it's like, oh, well, I want a relationship. And he's like, no, I don't want a relationship. We were just fucking. And she's like, but I care about you. And it's like, why? I told you I wasn't, ready. But I will say this too. There's a lot of men that have been hurt. They've never healed from the hurt. And they keep hurting other people. Remember, hurt people. So they're still hurting others, calling it dating. There are men that are hurting, but they're dating. And that is real. That is real. I agree with you, Johnny. The struggle is real for you men as it is for women. But I feel like if you're hurting, you need to heal first. Why bring somebody into your web of like damage, that's toxic. It's not healthy because, somebody's going to get hurt, and then they wonder why the woman is always walking around so bitter and so angry with all this baggage because she was led on. So yeah, I think so. But yeah, I agree. The struggle is real. And oftentimes enough, when it comes to dating, the female, for me, you meet someone and you like them, the representative is there. Then you got to sort through the representative to find out who the real person is. And then once you get to that person, then you have to determine, well, is this someone that I want to be with or I can see myself with? So it's a lot that goes into it. And it's hard. It's scary too. Because you wonder, okay, if I'm transparent, if I'm honest, if I'm forthcoming about myself, will they judge me? Will they like me? Will they even appreciate my honesty? Or they just on me just to get some pussy? But, I say this all the time, like, do you think that we as women, men too, that you couldn't get pussy? Like, come on, we all can get, females, we can go get some dick if we want to, just like you fellas can get some pussy. If you're not having sex, it's because you don't want to, but it's not because you can't, because there's somebody out there for everybody, Hell, I'm waiting for Amari Hardwick and Idris Elba and Curtis Jackson. I'm waiting for all of those married men to get divorces. Well, 50 is in divorce. I mean, married. But I'm just saying, we have fantasies just like y'all have fantasies. Right, Johnny, you have to heal first before you move on with dating someone. You do have to heal, but oftentimes enough, men and women alike, they don't want to be alone. A lot of people have a problem being alone, so it becomes a struggle. So they have to keep doing that, keep doing it, keep hurting people. You really do have to heal. And healing is not dating anyone. I know someone who they were damaged, they hurt someone, and then they're in a relationship and they've been in a relationship, and it's like, how are you healing? Oh, well, I'm healing. How? You're in a relationship. If you were healing, that means just like someone who smokes cigarettes and quits cold turkey, you stop dating people. You don't entertain nothing. It's a dry season. Like Romaro said, 3 years that he hasn't had sex. There you go. It's a drought. I'm not saying that you have to go to such extremes, but if you really want to heal, you take that time. And once you take the sex part out of it, you'll stop thinking about it, and you'll just like it won't be like anything, because you won't even put yourself in a situation to even tempt you, because you know that you're not right to date anyone. Like Johnny started waiting on those whack ass niggas. No, they're not whack. I think they're all talented actors. I think that they are. Amari plays the hell out of Ghost, and Idris. Oh my God, didn't we love him as Stringer Bell? Like, seriously. And 50, I think what makes him sexy is his business sense, his mind, that, you know, he's about having those 7, you know how we're supposed to have 7 multiple streams of income. That I love that he has all of those things. Like he's smart, he's a businessman, he's calculated in the sense that he's going to make the best move. So yeah, so they're not whack, they're successful each in their own right. But yeah, you know, hell, y'all over there lusted over Beyonce. I can have a crush on Ghost. God damn. Hello, like really. But yeah, so I think that at the end of the day, just healing, that's it's like vital. It's very vital. Or you're just going to keep repeating the same little whack ass toxic circles over and over and over again. And we don't want that, right? Right? So yeah. Okay, so Kisha said, I done that. I took a 5-year break and I was so at peace with myself. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's a long time, but you have to before you, because you have to make sure you got everything that has hurt you out of your system. Like when you can talk about your pain and it doesn't cause you any pain and you're not emotional about it, you don't got to throw no shade, then you know you have truly healed. And so 5 years, you took that time, and then once you were ready to date, then you were dating, right? Right. So I think, but again, everybody can't do that because they're afraid to be alone. And I think you have to enjoy your own company before you can bring somebody else into that table of things. You know what I mean? Bringing them into your world. And if you're not comfortable alone, how the hell are you going to be in a relationship? It doesn't make any sense. Like, so you're only as good as long as you're with someone. So yeah, that's all. You just got to heal and everything. But what time is it? 7:54. All right. So on that note, I thank you so much for making the first episode of season 4 of Digital Foreplay a success. I enjoyed you guys. I think I've talked about everything I can think of, like, because the Digital Foreplay book definitely is still coming. I don't know. Like, I'm always wondering, like, grasping, and everybody always wants to talk about oral sex, and this is like, okay, but how many times? How many times can we talk about it? I understand that men enjoy it, women enjoy it, but what else are we talking about? Like, unless you're telling me that, like, it's fucking raining dicks and men that are eating pussy like 24/7 or whatever. I mean, I don't know, but it just we need some topics. So please feel free to text me, inbox me something that you want to talk about. I'm open for it this season. I've always been open for it, but yes, if you see something that you want to discuss, we can discuss it. We have a lot of fun here. I enjoy you guys. So on that note, good night. Talk to you later. I'll see you online.